Totally diplomatic answer. No, I will say this much. I will say this much, because I have to come up with a good story. And this is a true story. When I was making The Outsiders, I was so, and this is so evident, this is like total Ralphism. I read the book when I was a kid. I got the part that I wanted to get. So I took it very seriously. I was, working really hard. I've known all my lines, and anytime Coppola had a piece of direction, I really took it. I was, and I think it pays off in a really good performance I'm proud of. But I also maybe took it a little too seriously. And I was, even though I looked the youngest of the group, I was not the youngest. I mean, Patrick was the oldest, then Emilio, then me. So I was older than all those other guys, and Rob and Tommy and Matt and all this other stuff. So they would all, they'd get into like playing video games, and that was sort of big then, just coming out of the whole video game thing. And I would always get frustrated that we were playing games when we really needed to be studying. So one time Rob was playing this one game, we had a miniature golf course, all the guys were out, and we had to get back, and we had an early call the next morning. And right in the middle of the Miss Pac-Man game, whatever he was playing, I pulled the plug out. And I was like, dude, we're gonna be up early tomorrow morning. I didn't talk to anybody nobody talked to me for about 3 or 4 days. I was the over geeky, nerdy, serious guy who was having fun. But I apologize for that. We would always pull pranks on each other, short sheeting the beds on the 6th floor of that hotel, turning the shower nozzle so you turn it on, hit you right in the face. Everybody did that. It was a fun time. Great time.
We could probably talk Outsiders all day.
Yeah, I guess we should get to a couple of
I'll remind you that there's a mic in the middle of the room. I see a young lady on crutches here, so let's get her.
Someone tilt that mic down for her. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Now I'm so nervous.
You got the crutches to lean
I
on.
know, I broke my hip. Such a huge fan. I was just curious, after the Karate Kid movies, did you feel like it was hard to break out of that role since you were kind of known as Danielson?
Yeah.
Was that kind of hard for your life?
Listen, Daniel LaRusso from that aforementioned movie, what do they call him? There's an element of typecasting with that role. I think in it, it's been 30 years. It's ridiculous, but it has been 30 years, and people know, the lines of that film. I mean, not unlike The Outsiders, but The Karate Kid really it's gotten pop culture and reinvented itself with every generation. And more so now than ever do I embrace that and realize how important it was and how rare it is to touch that many lives in such a positive way. And I think the typecasting of the Russo role, because you're here at these Comic-Cons and everyone's a superhero, especially in the Marvel era. Everybody has a cape on and fights crime or whatever with superpowers, and Daniel LaRusso didn't have that. Okay, he had the crane kick, but it doesn't. But I will say this much: it created hurdles for me as an actor, but I think a lot of that had to do because the character was just so relatable and in a human way and on a human level. And I think that's why that film stands the test of time. But it certainly created challenges, and it continues to do so. It's, I will have that forever. So maybe 10, 15 years ago, I might have been like, enough of this. And now I sort of embrace it. I see, 10-year-old kids coming up to me just minutes ago, and they're all excited, and they love the films and what it means. So it's just, it's a good problem to have, is what I guess I'll say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.